Brickmaniacs, welcome back to well, not sit rep. I'm starting over.
Nope, you're still going.
Nope, still going. Brickmaniacs, welcome back to Brickmania TV. Man. You're going to go with that one, aren't you?
I am.
Today on Brickmania TV, I'm Landon, Lando, whatever, either one.
Nod now.
I'm not my evil twin, that's for sure.
You're not Nod now?
Nod now. Joining me today is Cody O'Sell.
It's been a while.
And Cody O'Sell's little tank.
Little tank.
Fairly, 1/35 scale is probably a bit smaller than...
1/35 scale.
What scale is this, Cody?
It's 1/35 scale.
So this is an M60A3 main battle tank. This is a Cold War era tank.
You didn't happen to look at this to get that name,
Totally
did you?
did.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, you got it right.
Nice.
M60A3 MBT.
So this is based off of a previous model that you actually made.
Actually, yeah.
And
so
then,
this
yeah,
is it's based off a model I previously made, a previous Brickmania model, and then off of that, I made this for myself for my birthday.
Yeah, for his
last year.
He came in over the weekend one time a while back, yeah, like last year,
yeah.
and he just built this in this cool camo scheme here just for himself.
I was like, man, I always see the M60A3 sitting outside of VFWs or...
Yeah. So this is a Cody's choice right here. This is what he wanted to do. So it actually made it into a kit.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. It's updated. It's more buildable. The instructions I made for myself were a little lackluster, so I improved your instructions.
Nice, nice.
Because I'm a master builder, I don't need instructions to build my own stuff.
Yes, you have to make instructions for your own kits.
I totally made my own instructions for my own kit.
Now you know.
Yeah, so that's based off that, and that's the history of my model.
Right. Wait, what? Well, what's the history of the real?
Real model.
Let's start that. Let's start with that. Or go to that.
So, basing off of, so this is technically the fourth, technically but not technically, the fourth patent tank Brickmania has made.
Okay.
So there's the M46 patent, and that was used in Korea. And there's the M48 patent, which was used in Vietnam. And then the M60 sprung off of that. But although it was never really called a patent tank, it's based off of the M48 patent. Okay. Never officially called a patent. M60 had a 105 gun. The M48 had a 90 millimeter gun. So that was one of the major differences. And then it had an armored turret to better encompass that 105 gun. And then from there it went to the M60A1, which was used in Desert Storm, and that was the last model of the M60 that we made that had all the reactive armor tile on it and the dozer blade on the front.
I don't know, maybe we can cut to a picture of that one. How about that?
Cut to a picture.
Show the old kit quick. Oh, check it out. It's the kit. I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh, check it out.
Okay, yeah. So you can see all the reactive armor. So this is kind of a stripped down version of that, camouflaged, obviously.
Yep. So this was actually used quite a bit. Not necessarily by the U.S. The A3 wasn't. Sure. Used in a lot of wars. Other countries used it. Over 15,000 were produced of the M60 itself, not necessarily the A3 model.
Sure.
A lot of them were converted from A1s to A3s. There was the A2 version, which had, I guess they call it the Starship hull, and that had a really weird-looking gun on it.
Very, very, very goofy.
It was an M152 gun, I think. Anyways, it wasn't really ever put into good use. Wasn't very popular, so they went back to this style with the needle nose turret.
Yes.
And that was a later development. The original M60 still kind of had a M48 patent looking turret. So the A1 had the first needle nose turret that the Marines used in Desert Storm. That's pretty much based off of that. It's mostly just electronics, better engine, better targeting systems put into the A3 model, and a cooler camouflage. So you can pretty much go anywhere in the country and find one of these sitting somewhere as a monument.
Oh yeah.
They're either used as target practice or as monuments. Currently in the U.S. They're actually still used around the world. Afghanistan, I believe, has the most updated model of the M60 still in use. So That's some history on the model.
So going back to the kit, obviously very similar to previous designs. What are some updates you were telling me or talking about?
Some updates, camouflage, brick built camouflage.
Yes. And that's its own challenge in its own right, just trying to get the line to flow.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So we have some new brick arms. The last model had just the M2HB barrel as the brick arm and the command turret. Now we have this new brick arm 76mm gun barrel I'm using to represent the 105.
Right.
And that's a full wraparound print on a barrel.
Yeah.
So it actually looks really nice. We use some new technology to get that wraparound print to just follow the entire barrel seamlessly, and it looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So custom printed barrel.
Custom printed custom barrel.
Custom new color, actually.
New color.
That's new color. So we had the dark tan, which is used in the AMX13, sold separately also. Then we had the dark gray one in the EZ8 tank.
Yeah.
And that's also sold separately. So this is the first time we've had a black version of this brick arm. And then we printed on it. So.
Dang. Cool.
Custom printing on the back. That's new artwork. That's slam made. So pretty simple printed grills on the back. Those also open up.
Did those open on the previous one?
On the previous M60, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Not on the patent. Not on the M48. And that's just a simple open the doors and you can see some servo motors. That's about all you get.
Servo motors, nice. The whole thing's powered on servo motors?
The whole thing. No.
Is that what it is?
Not the whole thing. Got the barrel lock on the back, and I've kept the same mechanism as I did in the previous M60 and the previous M48.
So they put it in this configuration for transport.
So, barrel lock, I mean, it doesn't really lock, it's just a droid body there to simulate better.
Sure.
How to do that.
I like the crowbar details in the front.
Yeah, that's a new addition that I made there.
So it's kind of simulating that, I don't know what, brush guard or something for protecting the headlights.
So you don't hurt your headlights. And we have two opening hatches, so you can put the gunner in there and the commander in there.
Right. So the kit comes with a full 360 printed minifigure, just one of them for this one, but for those of you that are just interested in figures, or maybe this tank's a little bit out of your range, we have these as a standalone minifigure for you as well.
So I kind of noticed that figure looks a little bit like you.
What are you talking about?
Sans beard.
What?
I would say that looks like Lando.
I don't know, maybe. I can't smile like that.
Well, apparently you can.
I have no clue what you're talking about. So anyway, so this is a custom printed 360 minifigure. Definitely not based off of anybody in real life. With just featuring, this is a woodland camo jacket. Oh, that's so weird seeing two just side by side. This is like...
So it's Lando and Nothnale, the evil twin.
The evil twin.
Which one's the evil twin?
They're both evil, so...
I agree.
So yeah, just walking down a hallway and then that's like the last thing you see, right?
Yep.
Full 360 printing, and they fall down if you make them.
Classic.
Classic. Headset, minifig cat helmet, minifig cat headset. So it's just a standard tanker. It's like a Cold War tanker, the quintessential tanker.
We don't really know what they look like.
What? What are you talking about?
Just kidding.
So, yeah, but this is, I mean, again, I kept the design very basic because, you know, this woodland pattern is really awesome, and like you can use this for a bunch of different things. So
it's my favorite pattern.
Yeah, it's definitely.
If you're lucky, you can sometimes see Lando walking around in woodland camouflage
just
at the
his floating head.
Yeah, it's like, where's Landon? I don't know. He's wearing his camo.
Yes. And then surprise. But yeah, so if you want to turn this into like any sort of Cold War era minifigure in that woodland camo, they even still are wearing woodland camo around the world. So this is just a highly versatile minifigure, not just a tanker. It's all over the place. You could use this guy.
Careful putting him in your tank. You might lose him.
You might lose him. It's like, well, where is he? I don't see him. He's off. I don't even see anything. Like, this is completely camouflaged.
No figure here.
And it's only until they fall off when you see that they're there. Anything else, Cody? Any closing thoughts? Some more things you want to go over?
Yeah. So
yes,
we have some different styled wheels.
Different wheels. Oh, what? Look at that.
Custom 3D printed wheels. V2.
V2.
So we got a pretty accurate color, a pretty accurate texture.
Nice.
That texture matches what the Lego gear would be.
So we got, yeah.
Because some Technic parts aren't super glossy.
And a little bit of a matte finish on it.
So it's got
that's
a pretty close matte finish to that, also close matte finish to the worm gear on the gun barrel.
Yeah.
So.
And there's a slight update, so it interfaces with the Technic pin a little more efficiently. Oh, Dan's off screen.
Oh, save him.
Oh no!
Save you.
Man down!
You saved evil Lando.
You've doomed us all.
Anyways, yeah, you get 28 of those.
You get 28 minifigures.
Not minifigs.
There's too many.
28 wheels. So camera guy
28
actually
wheels.
worked really hard to get all those printed.
Yes.
And
It's super cool watching this 3D printing department kind of in action. Maybe there's a cool montage that you can put together one of these days. But it's awesome stuff that they're working on. So it's cool seeing that integrated into a kit. Yeah.
very cool.
And this is the Brickmania kind of, it's a wheel system, right? And there's another cool graphic that they put together in the past, kind of showing how these wheels interface with every single track link that we produce in different configurations. So the geometry is really cool that you guys came up with for that. So.
Yep, it fits right into the Lego system. Mm-hmm. Even fits with some tires.
Nice. Ooh, with tires too, huh? What?
Put them on a Humvee.
What? Cool. Anything else, Cody?
I think that's pretty much sums up the tank.
It sums the tank.
It's a twink.
Twink, get it while you can. This is the latest release from Brickmania, designed by Cody Osell. Very cool. Nice job, Cody.
2 thumbs up, 1 thumb up.
Yeah, I'll give you 2 thumbs up.
Sweet.
Cool.
Awesome.
2 thumbs. That's cool. With that is the episode of Brickmania TV. Thank you very much for watching.